Here's what we're doing tonight. I've been really wanting to play with Danitha. I can't hold back this love and feeling anymore. I want to play Danitha so bad. 5 mana 4/4 first strike vigilance lifelink is kind of just might just be kind of good on its own. But you can slap an aura or equipment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield when you throw Danitha down. So for that reason, we've got Cloudsteel Kirin in here. We can't lose. Can't lose. And also, for good measure, our opponents also can't win once this is on Danitha. So we can just throw this on Danitha for free, even if it's in our graveyard. Seems pretty cool. We also have Aster in here, which I don't actually think works the way I want it to with reconfigure creatures. But I've seen 3 people on the internet say that this does work with reconfigure. I highly doubt that it does. But since there's so much, well, I won't say there's so much non-equip or non-reconfigure equipment, but there's a couple of non-reconfigure equipments in the deck, so we'll still try those with Aster. And we've got some vehicles in the deck that Aster gives crew 1 to that wouldn't normally be able to crew so easily. We got Weatherlight completed as a 1-of. Aster just gives this crew 1, so we just crew it, and we don't have to put a bunch of counters on it and go through all that rigmarole, that malarkey, all that nonsense. We just crew it for 1 and fly in for 5. Seems good. Honeymoon Hearse, 5/5 trample. We don't have to tap 2 guys. We can just tap 1 small guy. Seems good. As long as we have an Aster out. So this also gets an equipment or a vehicle, which is cool. Now, one thing I'll note is that these reconfigure guys, this ability doesn't say equip. So it doesn't work that way. But they are equipment in their type line. So Aster can draw you an equipment like a Cloudsteel Kirin, which is like the other combo piece in the deck. So that's another reason to play him. And you can also, of course, put reconfigured guys onto Danitha because they are equipments in their type line. So that works. So some other stuff in the day. We got Lizard Blades to give Danitha double strike, or just have double strike. It's fine. You can also give Requisition or double strike. That's up to 6 damage. Not bad. I wanted a 2-drop creature, and this, I guess, works. We got like some kind of expensive stuff in the deck, so I wanted to ramp into it and all that. Hero's Heirloom. We got 2 legendary guys in this deck that are actually really important. So we can have Danitha be a Trample, Haste, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink with 6 powers. That seems like we'll try that at the very least. I want 1 of these in the deck. Reckoner Bankbusters can also crew for just 1, but it draws its cards as well. Lightning Strike and Fateful Absence are just good removal. Rabbit Battery gives Danitha haste, not bad. And Eater of Virtue is pretty good, especially with all the keyword abilities on Danitha herself. So, once Danitha dies, we can just throw Eater on something else, and give our Honeymoon Hearse like First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, Trample. It seems good. So we're going to try this deck. Probably not for a whole lot of games tonight, but we're going to try it. You're correct that it's a meme, and probably not very good. Why are Iganjo and Sakinza not in this deck? What am I doing? Let me at least throw those in real quick. In case you haven't noticed, I haven't played any games with this deck. I actually haven't played any Arena in a couple of days. Like, since the, that's another thing. Since the season reset, I haven't played any Arena. Which means that we are back down to just a god-awful ranking. We're somewhere in like the high silvers at this point, I think. Because we were in high gold. So we're going to try this pile. See if we can have some fun playing Magic the Gathering tonight. I am going to go into ranked. We're up against Engorgio spells for this one. An opponent goes first. Our hand is fine. It's not incredible, but I guess it's fine. Pork chops or chicken tonight, Keaton, for you? How are you going to make the pork chops? What do we do? I think we just Windscarred Crag, turn 1 here. If you're going to bake or grill the pork chops, eat the pork chops. Teachings, good card. Good card right now. This gives you both a creature and an enchantment to sacrifice to Liliana. That's kind of neat. Or not Liliana, but Invoke Despair. I like that about it. What are we doing? I'm just gushing over this card. I think this card's really good. Requisitioner. Sure. They make their due to 2/2 with the teachings. Third land is a plains. Restoration. Okay. So we get a little bit of this peanut butter and banana smoothie. You get their planes. There's a Danitha. That's pretty cool. I think this deck could use some ramp, to be honest. Aside from Requisitioner. I'm going to come in first. Opponent will block. Cool. Now, you know, I could go ahead and Aster this turn. That would be pretty cool, I think. But I think I'd rather just Danitha next turn. We don't have an equipment in our hand or yard, which kind of sucks, but... You know, this gives us options. We can Aster next turn, or we can Danitha next turn if we draw an equipment, so... Either way. I think our opponent's just probably playing the removal to take out this Danitha, which I don't love. Well, maybe not. This is just the New Age Green-White Enchantments deck, which doesn't play all the removal. But it does play some, obviously, Borrowed Time. There's a Leyline Binding. So now we have to decide whether or not we want to go ahead and draw a card, which will cost us a treasure. I think we might... Yeah. Sure. Opponent got a Jukai Naturalist back with their Restoration. They also got their Kirin. Wedding Announcement. Okay. Well, we have a Cloudsteel Kirin and a Danitha, but we don't have the... Sucks, we don't have the 5th mana, but that should be okay. I think we'll just Aster this turn, and then next turn we'll play Danitha. Hopefully this all works out. I think opponent is getting an awful lot of value over there. Let's Aster, see what we get. Honeymoon Hearse is the only thing we can select, so let's take it. Alright, they get their 3-4 from Restoration. Their board's filling up over there. We know they play Leyline Binding. There's another Wedding Announcement. That's a lot of value. That is so much value. Let's see if they try to attack with 2 guys here. They're running low on cards. Yep. So they're going to get 2 cards here. See what they exile from a graveyard. Alright. So they get a 1-1 because they exiled our Riveteer's Requisitioner. Let's block their Naturalist. Go to 19. They go to 22. There's another Naturalist. Alright. And they draw 2 off of Announcements. That's really good turn there, I gotta say. Well, let's throw down a Plains and let's do this. Danitha, Cloudsteel. All they have to do is draw a Leyline Binding, which is very likely they will or have. Now, if we attack with Aster here, they can block it down, but will they? Let's sit for a second. Yeah, let's block with the 1-1. No attacks. Noting we can crew this Honeymoon Hearse with the Aster. Fateful Absence will come in handy soon. I imagine this is the turn we cast it. Our next turn. Another Restoration. They haven't cast Leyline Binding yet. That's good. There's another Restoration. They're out of mana. Well, they don't have any more island or plains either, by the way, to get with the Restoration. That's noteworthy. I don't think we'll get attacks this turn, but we'll see. That'd be neat. Maybe they'll attack, put a +1/+1 counter on the Architect. That'd be a play. I don't know if they can. Yeah, they can. They have a non-creature card back there. Oh, you just want... Okay, they want to draw 2, so they're just attacking with small dudes. You sure? Come in with Kirin as well. Maybe this is where they put the counter on Architect. Huh? I'm just going to 1-1. Okay. Cool. Well, we can block the Kirin, which is really sweet. That means they can't make this Architect any bigger with anything they have now, at least. And block a token, sure. Alright, so 22 up now. They draw off their Announcement. That's probably going to be the game winner. They're drawing all these cards. Okay, so 6th land. We got Bankbuster, Fateful Absence. We can cast Bankbuster and use it and still have mana for Absence. That's kind of neat. That is kind of neat. I guess I'd absence the Architect. And is now the time to do it. Well, they don't have mana to use the clue right now, so sure. I think we might really want Hearst to be able to attack next turn. Obviously, no guarantee that it can. Obviously, no guarantee. I'm going to go Bankbuster and try to start getting some card parity, but that's really hard. I imagine soon they just, you know, draw a ley line. But for now, they're just blocking. It's a 2-2. Stressful game. Okay, so 26-18 here. Again, all opponent has to do is draw a removal spell. Rite of Harmony. Okay. Cool. Got some enchantments to cast, bud. They just draw a card. I guess they did that during their upkeep? Whenever a creature enchantment enters the battlefield under control, turn draw. Yeah, they did it during their upkeep because this hadn't gone off yet. Okay. Okay. That's going to draw a bunch of cards. They don't get their binding now, I'll be surprised. You got creatures you can bring in? Yeah, they got an enchantment, so that's a card. Love to run them down before they draw what they need to draw, but they will. There's a Catilda, that's really good. Can't cast it this turn out of their graveyard, so that's good. If they play a land, they can, though, so that's bad. Gotta draw another removal spell. It's gotta be a Fateful Absence, too. But we'll see. If they drew a Binding here, too, they still get chances of drawing a bunch of cards this turn, so they might spend their mana differently, but it would all be bad for us. Card for the turn after another card from Harmony. They have 6 cards. They play the land. See if they attach the Catilda. Or if they just Binding. Oh, they're Jukai Naturalist. Okay. Draw. Still looking for the removal spell. Wedding Announcement. That only cost them 1 mana, by the way. So they have 2 Naturalists. And the borrowed time. Wow. Wow, they waited till the very, very end. Unless they just drew it. It's possible they just drew this. Let's crew the Bankbuster. Wow. I really wonder if they just drew it. Like the last thing they played, they drew this. Huh. Huh. Maybe they think they don't need it. They didn't take out our Danitha. We draw another one. Of course we do. Copies of both legends in our hands. That's really funny. Come on. Yeah, double up. I want you to. Okay. Astor. Yeah. Number 2. Let's see what we get this time. Cloudsteel Kirin. Ooh, and a Lizard Blade. Ooh, and a Lizard Blades. God, that's tempting. So tempting. So tempting to that Lizard Blades, but we might need a Kirin again, though. We might. Taking the Blades. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. That's probably the correct play anyway. Oh my god, Rite of Harmony again during the upkeep step, so yikes. They draw for the turn, that one. But they'll get two draws off of just these 2 restorations, I think, here. God. 6/6 Jukai Naturalist. It's really bad. All this is terrible. Hey, thanks for the subs, Deadly Daddy-O and Crush47. I appreciate both of you. Getting close to 2 years there, Daddy-O. There's the Hallowed Haunting. I was waiting, wondering when that would come. And there's the Leyline Binding. Let's good game our opponent. We gotta make sure that they actually hit the right thing here. I don't see why they wouldn't. They also good. Yeah, that was the pause. What's the good game is? Yep, Danitha. All right, let's play against the deck that's just not this. hopefully we can pull it off. Opponent goes first again. Let's say go here to Kronos GP. Oh boy, they start on Swamp. That's okay. That's Plains. Why would you not play the best deck in Standard? We are on the ladder. We're also in Silver. That doesn't matter. Like I said earlier, it tends to be Silver and Gold tend to be just as full of sweaty people as Mythic. Everybody wants to be Mythic, and once you're in Mythic, you want to stay. But they are playing Rakdos into Bloodtithe Harvester. So spoke too soon, but they are still playing probably a very good Standard deck, it would appear. Let's say go. I considered lightning striking this during our turn or their upkeep so that they can't sacrifice it to Obnixilis. Let's see if that's a mistake, that I didn't do that. There's Liliana of the Veil. Okay.
You're telling me what you know about the Raven Man.
Let's say we can discard a Cloudsteel Kirin here.
I'm tired of your secrets.
We'll see about it. We'll see if we really can or not. They have a Graveyard Trespasser or something, but we have 2 of them, so it should be alright. More or less forced to cast Fateful Absence this turn.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Yeah, you take your zombies and leave, Lily. 4th mana for your opponent. Here comes Tenacious Underdog Blitz in. They are serious. We go to 17. There's nothing else to do that turn. You might as well, right? Ganjo. That's our 5th mana. That's pretty good. I got half a mind to just blitz this in. Let's do it. Bang. Put him at 15. Let's draw. Get a treasure. Reckoner Bank Buster. Not bad. Now, opponent definitely has removal in their hand, so there's that. Knight of Dust I really like this guy. I like this guy so much, dude. It's actually going to be somewhat relevant in this game, too. Yeah, kind of want to keep this Iganjo in my hand. Danitha! Cloudsteel Kirin! Let's go! So funny. I mean, I'm sure that they have, like, Infernal Grasp. Can't have too much fun out here, but I do like that we played 2 games with the deck, and we've gotten this twice. You know? Invoke, yeah, sure. Over there playing good cards. Like a chump. Oh, wow, and they're going to strangle the Kirin. Jeez, alright. I guess if you got it, you might as well play it. Wouldn't want your knight to get blocked. Anything else? Gonna pop that blood token? They really are. They're gonna spend the treasure to pop the blood token. Dump a mountain and grab something better. We're almost dead. 3 mana to play the Iganjo. I mean, I liked it when it was 2 mana, but nah. Kirin into Bankbuster. And Sega. Can't reflect anything yet, but next turn they can. Let's see if they just blitz in the Tenacious Underdog, try to close the game soon. Which I imagine is what they'll do. But they might just slow roll us. No, here they come. They're going to attack. We can't block the Knight. It has Menace. See what they do. If we block the underdog, we give them a chance to draw a card before their turn passes. Let's crew this Buster. Old Buster Douglas over here. I don't think it really matters. I think we die next turn regardless, but I'll take this block. Come on, if you got something, do it. Alright, they just cycle Zayathoris. Alright. This opponent does not want to, like, wait around. Oh, why is my hand catching? Just cycle a stupid card. They're one of those players. Play! Let's draw a card. Yeah, I guess we have to do that. It's a Plains. We can't even play it. Let's play Reckoner Bangbuster. Let's draw a card. No, I don't want to crew it. I just want to draw a card and get out of here. I just want to see what I... There's the removal spell. Oh, funny. Alright. Let's get another one. I don't feel like there's anyone... Opponent goes first for third time in a row. I don't think there's anyone out there playing garbage, and it makes me sad. Like, every YouTube channel has devolved into just like, let's play really, really good cards. Or like, here's another iteration of Mono Black, and it's just so sad. Somebody's got to be out here losing games with Jank. It'll be me. Requisitioner comes down for the opponent. Let's play a Sundown Pass. Again, it is taps. So let's play Rabbit Battery. God. Need the lands, too. You can't just... Opponent goes first and you get no lands. And we're playing a crap deck. Can we not have that kind of night? We trade with their Requisitioner, so they play another Requisitioner. We do not draw a third land. Let's play Lizard Blades. Opponent now has 5 mana. If they drop a land, they do. We're down. We are at 2. Still 2 whole mana. Opponent plays Invoke Despair on turn 4. We have 2 mana. Jeez, dude. Wow. Standard, right? Am I right? We still don't draw another land. We still don't draw another one. Let's play Lizard Blades again. Worked so well the first time. I really should just hold up this Lightning Strike, but, you know. Opponent plays another land. They now have 5. We have 2. Opponent plays Infernal Grasp. Goes to 18. Plays Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Cool. Cool cards, man. Swings in, puts us at 10. We draw a third land. Cool, cool. Awesome. Turn 5. Turn 5.5. Let's draw our third land. Alright. We're just dead, dude. Like, I don't know why I'm still playing this game. Can't let you attack anyway, so I probably should go ahead and Lightning Strike you. That's Requisitioner. See what they discard to Fable here. Their cool little Jund deck that I've never seen in my life before, right? This is a brand new deck. Oh my, where'd you get the idea for this one? This is a cool deck, though. I kid, but I do like this Jund deck. Always have. Invoke Despair! Yet another copy of Invoke Despair. Really hate lightning striking this. I want to lightning strike you, but now I'm at 6, so I'd rather have 3 turns alive than 2. If only we could get some lands too. If only we could get a couple of lands. Play the Danitha. They're not out of removal, right? But like they're exhausted on removal for the most part. If we could just get to this Danitha, we could gain some life, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I really should hold this Lightning Strike. It's the only way to probably not die, but maybe they just blitz a creature in and kill us here. Because blitzing a creature in would basically guarantee death. Yeah, they know it, so they're going to cycle. Okay. Requisitioner dies. We need untapped land, so we can't draw Windscarred Crag. Also have to survive this turn. There's still no guarantee that we do. Because they're going to deal 2 to us with the Gob. We go to 2. So 5, 6 mana. How do you have 6 mana? A Cycle Proving Ground. Play a land. Nothing. We drew untapped mana. Okay. Alright, so all they have to have is removal spell, and they've had, I don't know, 40 of them so far this game, so it's not too much to ask. Lizard Blades, baby. Ooh, I can go ahead and gain life right now. Is that what I want to do? Go to 6? No, probably not. Probably not. It at least guarantees I gain life, though. They have to have a removal spell. They don't have to, but they probably do. I think the correct play is Rabbit Battery, but, you know, they have a single creature to throw down and give haste to next turn. I'm probably dead. When I say give haste to, I mean, copy. Oh, it's game 5. We'll go to 7. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? You have Vigilance anyway, so that's the right move. They have it. Yeah. Everyone always has the removal spell all night. Everyone all night always has it. I don't know why I'm even trying, dude. Let's get another one. Oh, that hurts, dude. Yeah, Invoke Despair living up to its name. Did we play against 2 Invoke Despairs and 2 Infernal Grasp and another removal spell? Like, I think we did. Maybe I'm just lumping the last 2 games together. But, God. Invoke Despair, man. Stupid card. Ridiculous card. Opponent goes first. By the way, we played 4 games and our opponent's gone first in every single one of them. I just want to point that out. Going first is maybe the most important thing you can do in a game of Magic. It's really, really important to go first. Opponent's got cool squirrel sleeves. There is that, you know. A scale of 1 to 10, how much does Lizard Blades tempt you every time? Yeah, like an 8.5. At least the other people were playing Magic. Salix is not. There we go. Cool. Let's Windscarred Crag. What you doing, Craig? Black Source. Always good to see in Standard. Tainted Adversary. Okay. I can get down with that. Let's take go. I guess I'll hold up the Absence for now. I might take 2 from this Tainted Adversary before I Absence it, just to make sure they don't have a better target. It's okay, we gain 1. We can take 2. Yeah, Headless Rider comes down. God, that sucks. Come on, man. I have to Fateful Absence that, and it leaves 4 power on the board. It's just, well, it's cool. It's cool. It's not something you see every day. I'll say that much. Yeah, I'll throw down hers. Take 4 this turn and go to 14 already. That's kind of amazing. We could go to 12. They'd throw down Blade Stitch Scab, but they don't. Go to 10 if they throw down 2. But they don't have to. I wonder if we're looking at an overcharged Amalgam in our face this turn. No, Mind Leech Ghoul. Each opponent exiles a card from their hand. That actually sucks. That actually sucks. Well, let's exile them. Let's exile lands. Okay, we have to draw 5th land again now. It hurts. It really does. Jeez. Opponent still got action over there, apparently. What's it gonna be, Iceman? Nothing. It makes me think Counterspell. Which I don't love. Let's try an Aster, I guess. Yeah, we're taking a point. Whatever. Yeah, that's on the stack. That is just hanging there on the stack. How come? Okay. It's down. Lizard Blades is all we can get. Man, there's a Cloudsteel Kirin in the first, like, 20 cards of our deck. Alright, let's next him up. What you got? What you got, hot stuff? In the turn. Opponent could not make it any more obvious they have a removal or bounce spell or something. Yeah, okay, just cast it, right. The suspense. Let's get ready to go to 9, maybe less. Archghoul of Thraben. Whenever it dies, the top card of your library. If it's a zombie, reveal it, put it in your hand. If you don't, you can put it in your graveyard. Okay. So we'll go to 9 here, barring any other actions. Yep. And we got a tapped land. We got a freaking tapped land. We got a tapped land. That makes me so mad. We go to 10. Let's Lizard Blades twice. Yep. Yep, we go to 9 for that. It's cool, we just gained a life, whatever. Yep. Opponent is really not sure they want to actually let us play Magic. It's a cut down, okay. They had to choose between one of our Lizard Blades. Like, this Lizard Blades or the other Lizard Blades? I don't know. Sometimes that takes an extra moment. Here they come. Yep. Okay. Nothing wrong with thinking, I suppose. So we'll go to 5 this turn. They have removal, don't they? They have it. Maybe it's just a cut down. Maybe that's all. That's it, that's all. Here comes another Archghoul. Wow, okay. We get an untapped land this turn. That's really funny. That's Danitha. Lizard Blades. Yep. See if they have a removal spell. If they do, we're dead. They try to draw one. I'm off that clue. They can't. Mind Leech. That kind of sucks a little bit. Honestly, I would have liked to have the Hero's Heirloom. I would have actually really liked that. It wasn't a zombie on top. Alright, there goes the Hero's Heirloom, finally. What now? Nothing. Okay. Swing in. Let's see if we can reverse this game. Remember, if the Tainted Adversary blocks, put it first. It did not. Okay. Yeah. I was really thinking, like, do I want to draw a card? No. Opponent does still have 2 cards left. Last time Archghoul is last 2 times Archghoul is procced. It has put lands in their yard. They cut down the Requisitioner. Sure. I did call there was another cut down in their hand. Now they're down to 1 card. See if they can beat this Danitha, baby. Skull Scab. You exploit. What do you do? Whenever it exploits, create a 2/2, so they don't do anything. We get a land. So that's little lame. A little lame to draw land here, especially when we have so many already. Throw the Scab in front of the Danitha. We go to 13, so we're just buying time now. See if this puts a zombie in their hand. Puts another land in their yard. Let's bluff. Slow death here. Even if we stabilize on life, we draw another land. Okay. Okay, deck. Reno really giving it to us tonight. I gotta hand it to him. They block with their adversary. We go to 17. Let's see if they get a zombie this time. I will say, I mean, yeah, they put a 4th land in their yard, which is kind of good for them. They're not drawing lands, right? The problem, however, is that, for them at least, is that they're not actually, you know, getting zombies off of it. They're not getting any real value off of Archghoul. But at least they're blasting through land pockets. Wow, another Archghoul. We get an Iganjo. It's a land. Come on, dude. We've drawn 3 lands in a row. That's something. It's really something. Well, they get 2 looks when they block here. We're just going to keep drawing zombies. We really need to give you trample or something. Flying, draw the Cloudsteel Kirin. Yeah, we're almost 20 cards into the deck and haven't seen a Cloudsteel Kirin. Keeps happening. 2 looks off of Archghoul here. They get a Fell Stinger. Okay. Help them draw more. And they get a Skull Scab. Okay. We got blockers for days. It doesn't matter how high our life total gets. So long as they can stay in the game till they draw an Infernal Grasp, you know. They won't exploit anything with the Skull Scab. See if they exploit the Skull Scab with the Fell Stinger to draw more cards. They still have mana, too. If they drew an Infernal Grasp, they have the mana to cast it. So, and I think it's about high time they draw one, to be very honest. Alright, so yeah, we get a 2-2 over here from the Skull Scab. And they draw 2, they go to 16. But what now? Graph Reaver comes down. I wonder if they try a multi-block. We can catch them if they try to multi-block. We have an Iganjo. That would actually be sexy. Honeymoon Hearse. There's 2 of them in the entire deck. And since it's completely unusable in any way, it made sure that we draw that after we're done drawing all these lands. Well, what you gonna do? Ooh, they block with Graph Reaver. Is that just to not take damage? Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. All right. You sure? You sure you want to do it? You sure you want to do that, bud? I don't know, dog. I don't know you want to do that, dog. All right. Nice. Let's give him a thanks. They get a Champion of the Parish. It's pretty sexy. And we put all of their boys in the yard. They are going to get some looks off of Archghoul here. You could argue that I should put Archghoul in the graveyard first, but they get a Fell Stinger and nothing else. Sure. Let's play Honeymoon Hearse. We go to 29. They're at 16, but they have just a gang of cards in their hand. And that champion's going to get big quick. Just a couple of turns. Yep, here comes Champ. Let's see if they exploit it with this Fell Stinger. That'd be interesting. No, they cycle their Faint's Tower instead. Yeah, they do not want to give up a Champion of the Parish. Archghoul of Thraben, another one. Wow, okay. We draw a Danitha. That's... Come on, deck! God! We have drawn completely dead for like 6 turns now. Okay. God. That's really something, dude. They don't block, so they go to 8. We go to 37. They didn't block. We haven't drawn nothing. We haven't drawn Rabbit Battery, even another Lizard Blades, Cloudsteel Kirin. Like, any of these cards would be great. Cloudsteel Kirin would be especially hyped to draw right now because it gives us flying and they can't block it and it kills them. We'll see. Alright, Fell Stinger comes down. Champion goes up to a 4-4. They exploit, so they'll get 2 cards and a 2/2. They'll go 6. Bah! Champion goes up to a 5/5. They do get that 2/2, but for some reason it's taking years for all this to resolve. They go to 6. And then they have 3 mana left. They play Headless Rider. That's pretty good. Champion goes up to a 6/6. Removal spell? Can we draw a removal spell? No, we'll draw an Astor. What? Could be worse. This draws us a card, hopefully. We'll probably whiff. No! Look! All the cards in the world that we could possibly ever draw off of this. Okay. Weatherlight. We could also make an argument for Reckoner Bankbuster here. I don't think Rabbit Battery does enough. Why am I roped? Why won't it choose this card? Why won't it choose? Oh my god. I guess maybe I... Yes, I can. Wait, what's going on? Done. View what's happening? Did I click on my library when it should be Aster? Yeah, what happened there? Why did... Okay. That was just very dumb. Perhaps on my part. Just weird misclicking. Okay. We'll say go. Yeah, I guess I did click on my library. I mean, I didn't remember clicking on my library, but I guess I did. Alright, so they'll cycle Rafine's Tower. They have 5 mana left. They need a something. I mean, at this point, we can just get him with the Weatherlight, put him at 1. That Champion of the Perished over there is a 7/7. Headless Rider number 2. That's pretty good. Yikes. Okay. 8/8 Champion. Swings? I think that'd be an idea. No. Oh. We draw a land. We draw a land. Okay. Well, let's crew the Weatherlight. Next. Okay. Oh my god, why didn't I give it double strike? Oh, Devin! Devin, you moron! They could be dead! Oh, I gotta oops them! They could be dead right now. They could just be dead right now. Oh, that was the biggest oops ever. Why did I not just reconfigure to whether... Oh my god. They're gonna win this turn because I'm that dumb. Here comes everybody. Oh my god. Am I that dumb? Am I? Am I so dumb that I did that just now? It's possible. Had all the mana I could ever need. They could be dead. Our opponent could be dead. Huh. Oh well. Alright, Champion gets big. Oh, do you have a Meat Hook Masker? Oh, if that card is a Meat Hook Masker. Oh, if that card is a Meat Hook Masker, I swear to God. They put us at 17 altogether. They have a Mind Leech in their hands. So they can get our other Danitha. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Okay, so they Mind Leech. Oh, I feel so dumb, dude. Trying to win a game with this deck all night. I guess you gotta... You know, the shuffler helps those who help themselves. We should be out of here right now. I should be telling you guys good night. But I guess maybe the shuffler just wanted us to stream a little bit longer. That's all it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, God gracious. That's just embarrassing, dude. It's like the winning plays right there. But I guess it's not like that's never happened to me before. I just had the good fortune of catching it this time. Alright, opponent, you got to do a lot of really cool stuff that turn, but you're done. You're done, right? You're done. You're done. Yeah, you are. Cool. Yeah, you're done. Sweet. Yeah, scoop it up. Right. Jeez. Oh, embarrassing, but at least we pulled off a win there, I guess. Oh, no. We didn't draw Cloudsteel Kirin again, like, all game. We are Yeah, 24 cards into our library and didn't see a single Cloudsteel Kirin. There's 4. But yeah, I think that you could probably cut an Aster. 4 is too many. It's just way too many. Just cut at least one Aster. You cut the Honeymoon Hearse. This card is just terrible. I had a theory the card was bad, but I wanted to try it with Aster. It's not good. Don't play this card. My advice would also be, when you play this deck, to draw magic cards. A lot of times we were drawing, like an old tin can and like like an out of shape boot and a tire, an old busted tire. Are you liking these fishing puns? If you remember old cartoons when they wanted to illustrate that you had a bad fishing haul, these are the things that you would catch. But yeah, that's mostly what we drew tonight, was just detritus, just refuse. So, my advice would be to not draw bad cards. But even the game where we drew the worst cards, we won somehow. So whatever. Maybe don't take my advice. Generally, don't take my advice. I don't know. But either way, I would cut an Aster. I would cut these 2 Honeymoon Hearses, and I would not feel the need to put in more equipments. Don't do that. I think you need more creatures. A 4th copy of Riveteer's Requisitioner is a good place to start. And maybe a 4th copy of Rabbit Battery for that matter. We need more creatures. We need more things to attack. We need more creatures to block and get us deeper into the game. We just need more business in this deck. It can't just be Danitha Cloudsteel Kirin, but I will say we did get Danitha Cloudsteel Kirin like 2 or 3 times. So maybe another thing you want to think about for this deck is protection spells, the Boon of Safety or something that gives it indestructible for the turn, or something to save it from removal spells. That might be a huge part of the combo, which we don't really have. So, there's a couple of different ways to build this deck and different cards you could throw in there if you wanted to. And it's a lot of fun, sort of. Because, like I said, man, we got stomped a few times tonight. But we weren't on the play ever. We were never once on the play all night, which really sucks. And we kept drawing just booties. We just kept drawing buttholes. So it was that too. But I'm not going to sit here and say, like, if those factors weren't there, that we would have won every game. I'm not saying this deck is good or anything, but it is fun. You get Danitha Cloudsteel more than you think you might. Aster always draws a good card. It's fun. It's a fun deck. Give it a shot. But mostly I play decks like this to save you the trouble of having to see if they are truly bad or good or whatever. Deck's not great, but fun, yes. And I like fun decks.